What is going on, esteemed witnesses of the courtroom? This is the Croc, and look who I have with me in the flesh. It's Lexx Jr, aka Little Anna, and today we have for you some Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fighting game. I'm very proud of this arcade run. It's not something I do very often, but you know, it's one of those things. I just have a lot of games in rainy days like today, and I just feel like playing something. And this is a game I was actually really terrible at as a kid. I had a friend, Gary, that used to play this game with me, and it was absolutely just super hard. Now, Anna's not going to be with us the entire video, unfortunately, because this little bugaboo does get a little bit feisty every now and again. She said, I am, how old are you? How old are you, Anna?
3 months.
I'm 3 months old, and I'm adorable, and I'm cute. Alright, but Anna had the hiccups, unfortunately, but isn't she just the cutest thing ever? And Lex isn't in the video. She's not a camera kind of person. So our first match is up against Mega Tigerzord. I always play as Thunder Megazord. I feel like I have good matchups. I feel like I handle things pretty well, although I'll tell you at the end of the video what difficulty I was playing on, because it's actually quite depressing. But I'm actually going to rush at him pretty fast here. Actually doing really good to start this match off, and Anna's just looking outside, trying to see what all's going on outside. You can see she has very little interest in what's on the screen, but that's perfectly okay. That's what happens when you have a 3-month-old baby. And technically, if you think about it, since her discharge date was August 21st, or July 21st was her original, July 31st was her original date. She was going to be born on July 21st, but as you guys know, she was born on May 31st. So she was born a little early, so you got to count that into account. If you guys like this, I'll definitely do some more older games. Mama, you're going to have to take baby, I believe. And it's like, that's it, Daddy. Come here. Hey, can you sing? Pumpkin here. There you are. Hey, Pumpkin. Hey. Everyone's looking at you. Okay.
I'm getting her.
Oh no, she's okay, I think. Alright, so my second match is up against Lip Cincher. I actually almost decided not to do commentary for this, but basically I figured most of my stuff should have commentary. And unfortunately, guys, Anna's going to be leaving us right now. So everybody say, Anna, wave bye to everybody. Bye. And here goes to mommy. Alright, so, you okay? You did good. You look good, baby. Alright, so let's jump back into this. So I'm up against Lip Cincher once again. Let me turn the camera because it got all cattywampus. No, I don't think so, because it was a turn where nobody could really see it. Okay, so right back into this. Lip Cincher doing pretty well against Lip Cincher. I feel like this is one of my better runs. I'm actually really surprised how well I did on this run of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the Fighting Game, an old Super NES game from 1993 Bandai. Just a great game. Now, I don't think you'll really see me play as Mega Tigerzord very much. I wasn't a fan of that Ranger back then, and I had to leave these parts in for you guys where the monsters get destroyed. It's just so much nostalgia coming back right at the beginning there. Now, like I've been saying before, the reason for no videos is, like I said, Anna's home, and we have a lot of other priorities and stuff. We've still got bills, I still got overnights, and with very decibel small sleep, with Anna being home and having to help mommy and all that, it's just a lot harder to do things. But guys, I will do everything I can for you guys. You'll also notice in the description, I changed the description defaults, the upload defaults quite a bit, because I honestly probably would not do videos without my best friend, Colonel Ben SP. That man is just freaking incredible at stuff, and this is one of the matchups I really hate. I hate Ninja Megazord's AI. I hate the way he plays. He's got a lot of distance attacks. That's one thing about Thunder Megazord. Other than his Fireball and Triple Fireball, I don't have a lot of long-range attacks. So a lot of my stuff is just close-up range, fighting with my sword and my fist, etc. But anyway, I would not do videos without the people that I have inspirations of and the people that are listed and linked on the channel, including my girlfriend and wife-to-be, Lexx Jr. There's no way I would even be interested in doing videos without her. But as far as plans in the future, I definitely still want to bring some more stuff. I've actually been really nostalgic to bring Doublade to Pokemon, but I've really got to stop getting off track. That's what happens when you have, I think I've had about 5 hours of sleep since last night, maybe 7. But it's really not as much sleep as I normally get just because baby wakes up several times, and that'll just get better with time and as she gets older. But I take out Ninja Megazord right here, and now we're going into the next match, which I believe is Silverhorns. No, it's Shogun Megazord. Think about Shogun Megazord. He's very, very heavyweight. He's very slow. He does not have ranged attacks for the most part, but Lord have mercy does he hurt. His sword is pretty long range, but as long as I stay out of that, distance attacks are going to be the way to go against this guy. So I had to pause and just get my settings up real quick because we're going to come back into this. Now, I know that without using special bars, my sword is my best thing I can hit him with ranged. So that is exactly what my plan is. And also, trying to follow up every time he goes to rush me and I maybe block, maybe get a good opening, because with a character with a lot of HP and a lot of bulk, it's just way better to do it that way. If you guys see me keep turning, it's because I'm checking on Baby, because Anna and Baby are on the couch right behind me, so I keep checking on them.
Anna and Baby are on the couch?
Yes, Anna and my baby.
Oh.
My princess and my queen. Anyway. About to take Shogun Megazord out here. He does block my final special, and I get my final Lightning Bolt special all the way through here, but I'm not able to really go off with it just because I just take it down. Now, I noticed I just kept the settings defaulted just to go back into the game, but looking at it, like I said, I've only got problems against a couple people. If you guys want to go to a specific person, if there's a person that you don't like watching, I've also got in the playlist down below when specific fights start, and that'll help you go to the timestamp point for that. But anyway, I changed the description and the defaults because, yes, we're partnering, but I just really don't care. I've spent so much time caring that, you know, for a while YouTube wasn't even fun, and to find out that I single-handedly almost ruined Pokemon for Lexx forever, with all the cloning and the trading and all the extra stuff, it really just broke me down to the point that I've almost restarted X, even with all that stuff on it, but I didn't, and I'm actually kind of glad in a way my power save broke, because now I can, you know, be really legit about things. And other than trading with like a few select people, like normal friends on Skype and stuff, I mean, I'm done with all that. I have like just restarted completely. And you know, I have to give someone a point. While I thought and think that the bans are incredibly stupid, I'm trying to think of who made a point. Was it Ace? I believe it was Ace. For everything you ban, something else great is going to take its place. You ban Aegislash, Doublade comes out. You ban this, Mega Heracross shines. It's just other things get a chance to shine when other things step out of the way. But I guess that's with anything in a competitive scene. I actually I find this game hard to commentate, so it's just more of you guys got to see Anna. It's a video, it's high quality, it's directly off the capture card. For some reason, Cyberlink won't record sound with the capture card. I do not know why. I have to use FF Split to record sound, which is a little bit deafening in quality, but I mean, I guess if you want sound, I guess that's a thing. And I also want to take this opportunity to thank Colonel Ben, because you helped me set the GameCube Nintendo up, and it works fantastically. Just got to find out how to do different, so I can play different games, like without having to switch memory cards, because right now I can only play Mario Party 5 and keep save data. I can't really play 1000 Year Door with save data right now. But, that being said, that's perfectly okay with me. Actually, I think what I'll do, I think some of the better matches I'll be okay with commentating, but these first couple are just, I mean, they're just one-sided, pretty much. And after, when I tell you guys at the end of the video, it'll make sense. Now, I hate this matchup. This is a good matchup. Thunder Megazord all. It's the one person I don't have a good matchup with, so I will commentate this one, and let's jump right into it. The biggest thing is I know he's got very few range attacks, but he does use them a lot on AI, so I've got to keep my distance and maybe jump over the fireballs, which I'm not doing a very good job. I'm actually kind of pulling a Sonic the Hedgehog and running into everything. I guess I see the fireballs being shiny and I run into them. I don't even know, but for some reason I'm just not doing a real good job. I'm trying to make sure he keeps me out of the corner too, because that'll make it a lot harder. This kind of having controls similar to Star Wars Masters of the Terra Sky, where it's kind of harder to do specials. I go for the uppercut when I don't want to, and I am going to lose my first life because of it, which is a shame as we go into round 2 right here. Now, I directly rushed at this man because I know I can hopefully get an opening where I can get some damage, and I get a couple really good 1-2 shots in, get a lot of good damage on him. Block his special right there. Fantastic. Go with an upper rush. I'm able to get a special attack off of that as well. I'm doing absolutely fantastic this round. Got him way under half. There we go, down to the orange and yellow, and he is just barely hanging on, guys, but this guy is no joke, coming all the way back. Look at this man. And now we got 2 flashing bars. I'm able to punch him and take him down, so we're going into match 3 between the Thunder Megazords. Now, funny enough, I only liked Power Rangers back then. The new stuff kind of nostalgic, but anyway, sword and fist going to meet for about equal damage. He jumps up and crashes down on me, does a lot of damage with his sword combo, and I'm really concerned because he blocks my ultimate sword combo, and that is a big problem. He's able not to block my fireball, but I'm not able to get in hits. I'm not able to rush into him, which is kind of a thing. So here I'm just trying to keep him at bay with my sword. I'm trying to make him attack me and get close enough so he has to possibly make himself as an opening, as he does twice there, take him down really low, and after the fireball he blocks, but I stab him in the middle with a sword. I take him down in round 2 with 23 seconds remaining, and Thunder Megazord, just their regular colors, just take it home. And now we got Goldar. The biggest thing about Goldar's ultimate special is like really incredibly strong, and the fact that he can fly gives him a bit of advantage over other characters. Hey Anna! Anna's watching me commentate, guys. Anyway, he can fly, so it kind of gives him a little bit of levitation advantage when it comes to attacks, but he can only fly for a short amount of time. Now I start this really well, getting him right above half. He tries to dash me from behind and then hits me with a couple projectiles, stabs him in the back real quick, and it is a shame because I do get an up or down kick on this guy, taking him down really nicely here. He's blocking my sword combos though, and he's seeming to stay in the corner, so I'm kind of trying to bait him out of the corner by jump kicking. I do get him out of the corner, and even ducking doesn't take the projectiles off me, so that's kind of a shame. So I do a lot of damage there. And now he gets that ultimate special, but I'm going to block it and go down really close, about equal to 13 seconds to play. Go for an upper back kick. I block him, and then he gets an opening on me and is very close. I basically just need to hit him with a ranged attack, and I get him right there, and I get him right there with 1 second remaining, nicking him down enough to take the time over. Most of the matches are not time over, if that helps at all. But here we go, right back into this. He dives down on top of me, doesn't do too much damage per se. I rush at him really well, and he's actually diving from the sky really well in this round, doing a lot of damage. We're about equal right there. He does smack me with that up A. I miss all my fireballs. I'm able to guard him off. He throws a lot of projectiles at me. I'm doing really bad this match, trying to come back. 32 on the board, 31 on the board, blocks both my sword attacks, enough to bring me down to the orange, but is going to strike me back in response, and he does win that round. So now it's on to round 3, and it is hot, and it is ready to go. So here we go, rushing straight at him, trying to find that opening, trying to sword. He does block right there. I'm basically just going to try to keep ranged attacks from the sword, because I know if he has to dive the wrong direction, it's going to give me a lot of advantage. Right there, I am not a fan of keeping people in the corner, but I felt like throwing a sword in his face in the air was the best way to handle that situation. And there we go, air comboing him again as he just tries to get something going, and then he dashes down from the sky, does a really nice sword combo, gets me right in the middle there. right at about equal with 25 on the board left to play, right below half, but he's got his ultimate special. I've got to make sure I guard that. That'll do a lot of damage. It'll bring me down to the range that any one attack could take me out. I've just got to be very, very careful. He does air shot me right there. He's blocking. I get him. I get one opening in the lower leg, and jump up for the kick, and that's a round 3 with Thunder Megazord, and that is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlefish. Wow, I haven't said that in a long time. Steam witness to the courtroom. So now I'm going to enjoy this sequence of him blowing up. It's great, fantastic, and amazing.
Yeah, we should show Anna some.
Do what?
I said, now we should show Anna some. Look at her. She wants to be on camera.
Does she want to be on camera again?
You put the camera
Oh, okay. So now I am up against Lord Zed, and Anna wants to say hi again. Hi, Anna. There you are, girlfriend. Hey, Anna. Alright, so the rest of this match, we're going to have Anna right there. Anyway, Lord Zed, big problem. He can teleport, so he is kind of an issue. But I can throw a lot of attacks this way. Now, that hand does quite a bit of damage for the little bit that it does. I'm trying to sword combo not right there, but he does teleport out of the way. But I do get a really nice ground combo right there, and that really puts it in my favor right now. I can't tell if Anna's cheering me on or what, but it is adorable. I know my arm's kind of in the way, though. Alright, so I'm able to throw him right there if you guys missed that. Able to take him down really low and stab him with a sword and take round 1 with Lord Zed. Now, I don't know about you guys that are Power Rangers fans. I don't know if Chaz is a Power Rangers fan, but everybody hates Ivan Ooze, and I mean everybody. You won't find a single person alive that likes that character, and that's okay because Ivan Ooze is lame and no one likes him, and you know it's fine. Not even his mom. Anna, look at the camera, pumpkin. Yes, Anna, look at that Anna. All right, so this is not easy keeping the camera like this.
Why are you moving?
There we go.
I just want to be on the camera for her.
I got her. Okay, so now Thunder Megazord doing pretty well here. Trying to get back in the. Sorry about that, guys. We have a little baby, and she's the most adorable distraction and the best distraction ever. Anyway, down to both red, orange. I really feel like Lord Zed will take this. He's trying to bait me out with his air lightnings, trying to keep a lot of distance between me and him. But I'm able to get him right here, and what is so fantastic, he rushes to throw me, and it is already at 0, so that attack is negated, and I am gonna take the round. But, so as much as I thought that I was done right here, here comes Ivan Ooze, and no one even cares. Like, this man is so ridiculously stupid broken. I don't even know the best way to fight him. If anybody has played this or played it recently or knows a lot about it, and you guys know a good way to fight Ivan Ooze for a run, let me know, and I might do a Tiger Megazord run. But I'm just not a fan of that. Anyway, but come to find out, he's actually better for Ivan Ooze. Every time you hit this man, he charges. Every time he charges, he does damage. He does a lot of damage. No, she sees Daddy getting hurt, and she's like, mean Ivan Ooze. Yeah, you tell him. You tell that Ivan Ooze. Alright, so, I'm not able to get even halfway on this first round with Ivan Ooze. He moves around too much. He's actually got a really specific pattern that he follows when it comes to attacking. And basically what that is basically what that is he'll attack, and then he'll charge, and then he'll attack, and then he'll charge, and then he'll attack, and then he'll charge. He hardly ever does like a lot of massive damage. He doesn't have a lot of massive damage attacks, but he does have a few of them, and the ones he does have does hurt quite a lot. So you gotta watch out for that, because that is a thing. So Ivan Ooze takes this game, and I guess I'll take just a moment to just kind of continue on here. I actually had to go through and prop each little piece because the way the capture card records. We can actually just talk for a minute because basically I hate Ivan Ooze, and these next couple of clips is me, spoiler alert, getting my ass handed to me by said Ivan Ooze, basically giving me my own silver platter plate and handing it back to me, just destroying me. As you see, again, the biggest thing is he's so hard because he levitates, which gives him an advantage over all ground attacks, so you have to hit him with ranged attacks or high attacks. And it's just really, really difficult to do a lot of damage to him. So you have to be careful with that. And like I said, it really, really doesn't matter in the long run. Just because I didn't even mean to make this long and drawn out. I just basically felt like I wanted to get as good a run for you guys when I started it. I actually started a Quackshot run today, but I might do that on an emulator because there's a lot of situations. Because I'm trying to do a no damage run, and I'm just curious, either that or a minimal damage run. And I started doing really bad after the 3rd level, and I was just like, screw it. So I turned this on, I started playing it. It's something pretty short, but even in arcade mode at 25 minutes is quite a lot. Man, I swear, I just can't get anything going versus this guy. It's like if you attack at the wrong time, all his charged up shots are going to hit you, and they do an absolute shit ton of damage. I don't even understand why this character is so busted stupid, because no one liked him ever. He's not iconic. He was only in the first movie. He will never appear again because he's stupid. You know, why can't you look cool like O0ze? I mean, come on. Anyway, but what Lexx doesn't understand is I was a huge Power Rangers fan back before it got real stupid. Although a lot of people stopped watching Power Rangers because because it canceled the Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, the one that started with the trampoline early in the morning with the alarm clock. Because, you know, everyone likes Sonic the Hedgehog, the original, even though it was for kids and, you know, Sonic Says. We should get those for anime. That would be very interesting for her to watch. Okay, so now, last try with Thunder Megazord, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And spoiler alert, I still get beaten pretty badly. So it kind of gives me an opportunity to... I have a really bad thing not doing videos as often. It's kind of easy to switch subjects. So let's not get off the beaten path. I don't really care about popularity anymore. You know, if you guys watch, I know who's been supportive. I know who's been there for me. I know who's been helping me out. And I appreciate every single one of you. You know, just to have the honor of being connected to certain people is another really good reason to be involved in YouTube. Even if, you know, you're not super well known or whatever, that's not even a big deal in the big scheme of life. Because I tell you what, in my opinion, it doesn't take a whole lot to be YouTube popular. But let me tell you guys, from only having my daughter home for 5 days, being a parent is really, really, really hard. Especially if you don't really know anything and this is your first child, and just having the minimal sleep. I think Lexx could speak more for me in that department. I think the last 3 days she's had about 2.5 hours of sleep each day. It just comes with it, you know. The baby wakes up several times. I think she probably eats 3 or 4 times a day, and sometimes that's even off kilter depending on what she eats. But being a parent is a really, really big test. It's a really, really big deal. It's one of those things that, I'm trying to remember. Who's asking? I think there was someone on Showdown about, like, a couple weeks ago asking me for tips on parenting. And my response to you is I really don't know. I myself am learning parenting step by step, you know, trying to make sure I hold Anna correctly, trying to get down and play, you know. If you think about the time she would have been discharged normally, she's only a month and a half old, but she's actually 3 months old. But mental age being a month and a half, she's doing really well for what she is, you know. She's still a tiny little thing, but she can still do a lot. So, let's finish this up after the small parenting talk. I'm going to actually switch over to Mega Tigazord. I want to see how the matchup is with Ivanooze, and there's that attack right there. Just does really good substantial damage to Ooze, and if I can get him while he's in the air after a jump, it does really good damage. I forgot to mention that little ground shot he does too. It does way, way too much damage. But yeah, so he's actually going to surround himself with his projectiles, hit me really hard, and knock me on the other side of the map. I'm trying to stay as close as I can to him so I can continue to hit him. We're about equal. He's a little bit ahead of me. I do miss him a couple times. I'm able to get him right there, and I have to get the footage of my daughter in her swing because it's okay. Not till chassis. So I do take him out right there, just barely. I think one of us had our lightning special charge. I just kind of missed that on the last little step. Anyway, I'm able to fight this guy really, really well. Now, you guys are going to want to stick around to the end of the video because I am going to film her in her little special swing, which you guys don't know what it is yet, but you will see once it gets started. You going to turn the music on? Huh? Okay. So, he does quite a bit of damage there. The second round, I'm not doing well at all. It's really hard to get anything going versus O0ze. But I'm able to guard him off. He doesn't take me to the other side. I take a lot of damage there, but I'm able to charge up punch a couple times. It does a lot of damage. We're about equal, and he takes round 2 just by the hair with 17 seconds left on board. Yeah.
Hopefully she don't start crying.
Yeah, should be fine. Okay, so projectiles right off the bat. I'm going to go up for that up. I guess A. It is on the classic controller. I'm thinking, yeah, it's up A. Sorry, I'm thinking classic controller because that's the main thing I use for emulators. Anyway, so I do a lot of damage rushing into him a couple times. We're about equal. He's a little bit above me. I'm just enough to equal it out there, and he's the first one to go down to the flashing, but I am just a little bit lower by that. I'm not able to turn around in time as he does a lot of damage knocking me to the other side, but I'm able to go toward him once. I'm able to block him off, go forward to him, and double strike him with an upper, and it finishes him off, and I take the last round versus O0ze. So I promised you guys this, and this is exactly what it is, so enjoy my little daughter in her special swing. That's the Snuggie Kitty. Anna girl. Lexx Jr. Anna Elise. There she is in her little Snuggie Kitty. Aww. Hey, baby girl. Daddy loves you. Alright, I told you guys that's what you would get, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did, rate, comment, subscribe. Peace out. Objection! And find the computer room, and peace.